That's definitely better than that tofu stuff. It's nice and sweet, tangy, 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 tangy. I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face. Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos. This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit. Tangy.
Tangy, 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 tangy.
I'm insane. Double. Thank you very much.
Fuck.
Shit. Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
All you do is eat all day. That's why you're on shit. A couch potato. Back in his face. Motherfucker 5-day miss. Motherfucker 5-day miss.
He thought it'd be a good idea just to go in there and show you guys around what a Japanese Costco looks like. Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this. So the first thing I've noticed is a lot of Japanese people here.
Now wait, Ken. This has to be some sort of an attempt at humor, right? You're in Japan, and you go to a Japanese Costco, and the first thing you say is, "Oh, the first thing I know is there's a lot of Japanese people here." Now, the next moment has to be like you and Paul look at each other and go, it's like you go to India, and you go to a store there, and you say, you know, Paul, there's a lot of Indian people here. That would be halfway funny. Halfway. So I'm expecting that, you know, in the next moment, you two are going to look at each other, and, you know, you're going to burst out laughing, right? It's like, we're in Japan. We're in a Japanese costume. There's a lot of Japanese people here, right? You're not just going to, like, carry on, like, seriously, like, you know, there's a lot of Japanese people here, right? I mean, like, let's roll this back from the start, okay? Because I'm just going to keep going, and we're going to see if you guys look at each other and laugh like the way you're supposed to or not. Here we go.
So the first thing I've noticed is a lot of Japanese people here.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
That's the first thing I noticed.
Does it feel as crowded as
Yes.
you're used to?
Yes. At Christmas time, maybe.
Yeah.
But this is
It's
a
actually less crowded.
Saturday night.
Yeah. Sunday night.
He meant it seriously. It's like, wow, there's a lot of Japanese people here. Yeah, well, you know. Ken, you are an idiot.
So it looks like some of the things I have here that we don't have is the garden salad,
Okay.
and then clam.
If there are two things that our Ken loves to do, it is being rude and pointing at human beings, and shooting footage of children. Here's a little reminder.
And then we'll show you the burger machine. Well, that's the ramen machine. This is the burger machine right here.
We know you have no manners, Ken. Go ahead and point at people, especially when you're wearing a Canada hoodie and are a guest in their country, too. Did you ask that child's parents if you had their permission to shoot footage of him so you can take the footage back to Canada and post it on the American YouTube platform and make money with it? Why not use your editing skills and crop him out of the shot, you idiot?
Paul kind of lost his spot in line, so we're just going to down this, and then Paul's going to get something else.
I felt guilty because this kid was
Standing
watching
there,
us,
salivating.
rubbing his coins together.
Little small burger, little small package.
Ken, even though your kids are adults now, do you give your permission for people to shoot footage of them without asking you first? Or you do not do that? Then why do you entitle yourself to do that for other people's kids then?
This is the sort of thing you want to eat as freshly as you possibly can, so.
Paul likes to call these a diaper.
But I get a lot of flack for it.
Paul gets flack calling it a diaper.
Why not ask that little kid's father if you have his permission to shoot footage of him and take it back to Canada and post it on the American YouTube platform and make money with it with your monetized channel. Why not ask him?
But it looks like a diaper.
Some chowder. Of course, we have pizza. We don't have cheeseburgers. We definitely have the hot dog. We definitely have pizza. It's the same. It's the same
Yeah,
pizza.
it's the same
Okay.
thing, yeah. Why the slice?
And then that's sold out. The one is swallowed, but the double is.
Hey there, Ken. What do you see over there? What you looking at? You see the kids, Ken? Yeah? Yeah, you see the kids? Why don't you get the kids, Ken? Get the kids, Ken. Shoot the kids, Ken. Shoot the kids, Ken. Come on, come on. It doesn't have anything to do with the food and the Costco thing. Get those kids, Ken. Shoot the kids. Shoot the kids.
Yeah, good but hot.
These are whole almonds with dark chocolate. All right, guys, let's do some samples. We got some sake. Is it sake?
Nani? Sake?
そうです。
Sake?
お酒です。
Ah,
純米大吟醸
What's it say?
it's in English here.
Oh,
Did you catch that? Ken says, what's it say? And Paul says, it's in English here. Oh. Okay, it wasn't that strong of a joke. It's still kind of funny.
Sake Brewery Company.
So,
Homeyer.
so this is $20 for this bottle. Cheers.
失礼します。
Tangy.
ガシャ
ガスパチョ。
ガスパチョ。
It's like cold soup. Yes? Oh, come on.
Cold soup. Want one?
Oh, hi, thank you.
はい、パスタとか。
Arigato.
はい、ありがとうございます。煮込み料理にもいいですよね。はい、いろいろにしてる。
Tangy.
Come by, cold soup.
That's pretty good.
あったかくして
I like it.
飲んでもいいですよ。まだまだね、寒い。
Hold on.
Holding that up and saying, all gone, is something like a little kid does, and a lot of you guys say that Ken sounds like a mollycoddled child, and it sounds like he is. So this next thing is called ubay, and it's sort of like the top layer off of tofu, and it's a little bit bland. It's, sort of like rice wine, right? You have to sort of have an acquired taste for it. And Paul is bringing him over to this thing, and the woman who is serving it at Costco, she says, number one. So this is really good, ubay. And Ken starts saying, oh, it's scum. And he says it with a bunch of people all around him, and Paul is running the camera at this point, and he obviously feels sort of embarrassed, like he's got to pull Ken away. Finally, oh yeah, the other people want their scum, Ken. Like, no, it's not scum. It's like, what? Anyway, here, I'll just run the footage.
Number one. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, gambare. Okay, thumbnail. Here we go. Hi. Oishii. Hi. Arigatou gozaimashita.
So this is tofu with, and you said this is the scum.
We sometimes have people who come to this channel and they ask the question, well, why do you hate this guy so much? Why do you bother about his food channel? It is because he doesn't care. Ken was only ever coming to YouTube to make money with a fad. And like, he got lucky with the food review thing. And it should be over. And, he's got enough idiots, and his fans are idiots, who follow him. And it's just sad that there's a lot of stupid people in the world. Like, his channel is going down steadily, and he still has enough of a base to keep it working. And so, like, when he shows up, he says, this is scum. Like, the Japanese people are smart. They probably teach themselves English just for fun. And she said, oh, this is number one, this is really good. And he's blah, 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 scum. Everybody knows what scum is. It's bad. And here's Ken calling it scum.
I'm not.
Stop moving. I'm moving
Sorry,
closer to you on
I'm getting
purpose.
out of the way of these other people
okay.
because they want to get their
Nice.
scum.
They want to get some scum.
It's not scum.
Now, Paul is wasting his work trying to explain to Ken that this is not scum. How can you explain what an acquired taste is to Ken Domik? He has the palate of a 6-year-old. His favorite drink is chocolate milk with everything. His favorite foods come from fast food chains. You're not going to get him to appreciate something bland like ubay. To him it is scum. Watch how Paul wastes his work trying to get Ken to appreciate this.
It's like when they're making the tofu, they skim the top, the solids off the top. That's the ubay. Ubay? Is that what it's called? Something like that.
Yeah. Hang on.
I guess, yeah. No? You loving it?
No.
No? Not loving it?
Very bland.
She said it was the best.
Well, I'm
I
sure
mean-
it's the best of whatever that's supposed to taste like.
I mean, it's tofu, so what do you expect? Okay, here we go. Down the hatch. See there, that's...
Again, it's
bits of
like
the scum.
It's like it's got the consistency of
Like
a good pudding,
Right.
but it doesn't taste like that, and your brain's getting confused.
If it had a bit of, like, caramel sauce or something
yeah, caramel
on it,
sauce
yeah.
or jam.
Only after Ken rejects it does Paul suggest, I don't know, caramel sauce, and then Ken says, oh yeah, and jam. Like, if you put jam on ubay, that's like pouring Kool-Aid powder into sake. It's like, oh, this is bland. Well, you try to discern the nuances of this bland drink. Let's just put Kool-Aid into it. And the ubay, can we just pour jam all over it too?
Oh, it fell off.
Because my spoon's upside down.
There's a purpose for that
Yeah.
bendy part.
That's all.
Yeah.
It just tastes like tofu. It's very plain.
Our Ken likes sweet chocolate milk, savory hamburger patties from McDonald's, and tangy barbecue sauce, and nothing else.
It's almost like the milk went bad. But
It's not sour, though.
But it's not. It doesn't taste like the milk went bad. Awful. It's still edible, but it has the consistency and the flavor of spoiled milk.
What Ken needs to do is get back to Canada and do what he does best, which is burger and fries, burger and fries, burger and fries, burger and fries, and going to Tim Hortons all the time. This is also why he has now welded the weak lifestyle material of going to truck stops and gas stations into his food channel. Because it's not about the food anymore, it's about going to a gas station and going to a truck stop. Because when you try to give him an adult thing to try, it's like, oh, no, I don't know what this is. It's scum. It's spoiled milk. Why bother watching his channel? Come over here instead. Just sub here. Like, there's nothing to learn or experience with Ken Domik and food. It's just burger and fries, burger and fries. Hey, look, I'm going to McDonald's again. Look, they got a piece of cheese on the burger. Oh, look, they got a spicy sauce on the burger. I'm gonna go to Tim Hortons. I'm getting a double.
Double.
Oh, a Tim Hortons. I'm gonna go get another Tim Hortons coffee. Who cares, man? He doesn't have anything to offer. I mean, he has no interest in the food itself, no interest in the culinary arts. And that's why he avoids everything that's sophisticated and adult. That's why he never goes to a real restaurant. And when he goes to a Costco, he gets something different. I don't like it.
You expect it to maybe have a bit of vanilla or something in it, but it
Yeah,
doesn't.
maybe,
It's
yeah.
just flat. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing way at the back of this line? And you're right.
I'm waiting for my free steak.
Okay.
Apparently they're giving out free steaks.
Oh, yeah.
So we get right up to the front of the line, and he runs out, and he's not going to cook anymore for a while. So they're just giving out chunks of apple. Here, do we want apple or
You told them.
more weird tofu?
That is the thanks you get for trying to share something adult with Ken Domik.
Yogurt. Mmm, that's good.
Delicious.
That is definitely better than that tofu stuff.
Do you see how Ken keeps punishing Paul for bringing him the ubay? And why do you think Ken likes the yogurt? Probably because it's sweet and tangy and uncomplicated and childish? Is that it? Is it sweet and tangy?
It's nice and sweet, tangy.
So because Paul is a member of the Japanese Costco, Paul and Ken were allowed to hang out there all day if they wanted. So like a couple hours later, they took another shot at the steak and they got it. Now watch how Ken handles an excellent cut of meat.
I got the. Nice.
All right, this is USD grade A beef. It smells great.
Yeah.
Definitely better than tofu.
Ken is still breaking Paul's balls over the ubay at the start of the tour. How do you like that? You try to share something adult with Ken, and not only does he reject it as if he were a child, which really I guess he is a child, he just keeps coming after Paul for even trying to do something adult and sophisticated. What an ass!
You think? Good stuff?
Cooked to perfection.
Ken, please just get out of here. Get off YouTube. Stop talking about food. 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 Stop talking about food because you have nothing to say about food and you are not interested in the culinary arts. Please shut up and get off YouTube. Please and thanks.
If you just put a little HP sauce on there, give it a shot, buddy.
They just gave you a grade A cut of steak, and it was prepared properly by a real chef, because they're not going to mess around with the steak. That's the expensive stuff. So, like, even though that's all you have to say about everything, which is cooked to perfection, cooked to perfection, cooked to perfection, cooked to perfection, it's like, yeah, you're a real food reviewer, aren't you? It's like, what? Here's this type. Here's something else. And, what? Oh, cooked to perfection, cooked to perfection. If you were like a little kid in grade school, and the assignment was to describe food, you cook to perfection? Cook to perfection? Get out of here, Ken Domik. Anyway, that really was cooked to perfection. And what does he say? Let's put HP sauce on it. HP sauce. Yeah, that's drowning. It's just like Ken Domik. You can't give him a nice cup of coffee because he wants to turn into chocolate milk.
We got the whole.
Tell me if that's better than tofu.
This is Greek yogurt too.
Oh, Greek yogurt, yeah.
Which is really good stuff.
That is way better.
Much better than tofu. Much better than tofu.
It's got that nice dessert flavor to it compared to the other stuff.
Ken is still breaking Paul's balls over a little bit of ubay from earlier. Oh, this has the sweet dessert flavor. Like, Ken is a child. Just a child looking for a cheap way to make money on YouTube, and he got lucky with this food review thing. It's like, oh, that doesn't taste like dessert. I don't like it. Ken Domik.
Delicious.
Well, that's what you could also say. That tofu stuff tastes like rotten yogurt.
Like, why does anyone even bother with Ken anymore? Like, for the most part, nobody does bother with Ken anymore. He doesn't collab with people. He exploits people who are sick, and he does it for money and false respect. He went from calling ubay scum to now calling it rotten. And, like, even Paul is like, what am I doing this for? Like, if Paul and Ken have a business relationship, Paul is not going to say, yes, it is a business relationship. He's going to keep that quiet. I cannot see how these two are friends. Because Paul appreciates and understands Japanese culture. Ken does not. And Ken does not want to do so either. He just hates everything that is not child level material.
I don't know about rotten, but
My personal belief is that whatever relationship these two guys have, it is business. And Paul has been snookered into paying Ken for these collabs because he thinks it's going to get him lots of views and lots of subs. And, you know, and Paul is obviously a really nice guy, and so if Ken ever comes back to Japan again, Paul will probably put up with him again, you know? And maybe Ken will be a little bit better only because he has to, and because I exposed him with these videos. It's just no way these two guys are friends. No way, you know? I don't expect Paul to admit it. It has to be all business. Like, Ken is still not done. He's got one more for you. He's got one more. Here we go. Did you hear Ken whisper? It's rotten. It's rotten. Done. Done. The reaction is over. Over. Ken Domik, send him your money. Ken Domik, send him your money. Today is March 1st, 2020, and 2 days ago, on February 28th, 2020, Ken uploaded this footage of him eating tacos in Austin, Texas. He is using the lavalier microphone. The only thing is, it is not turned on. And you can say I'm saying that just because I don't like him. Well, listen for yourself. The lavalier microphone is meant to pick up only the voice of the person using it, which is the whole point. Ken is using the onboard microphone on the camera and doesn't even know it. You can hear the hissing of the air conditioning. You can hear other people in the restaurant far away talking to each other. And you can hear all the noise of people coming into the restaurant. Also with this footage is about 40 seconds worth of garbled video. Ken had to post this, and then he had to take it down after he found out about the garbled video. He doesn't know about it, yet thanks to the KDRC team, I knew about it, and I saved it. So enjoy all the extra racket while Ken pretends to use a lavalier, and enjoy the garbled video that Ken uploaded too.
Oh yeah, come on, stay on that chip, buddy. I literally landed in Austin, Texas about 2 hours ago. Woke up this morning, got to the airport in Toronto, had to de-ice the plane, fly from Toronto to Houston, 3-hour layover, then fly here, and the first place I went to is Torchy's to try all this wonderful food. And I suggest the next time you're flying into Austin, Texas, as soon as you get off the plane, come to Torchy's.
Yeah, come to Torchy's. That's something else about his channel that I can't stand, which is he tries to make every ridiculous, big, fat, ordinary, boring chain sound like it's a special secret that one of his channel members let him in on. Oh, they let me know this guy's supposed to have some really good food here. It's like, come on! Just another great big chain. You never go to a real restaurant ever. Oh, come to Torchy's. Get lost. Anyway, I got some more material to share with you that shows just how lazy Ken has become. So today is March 1st, 2020. And let me scroll down here a little bit. 4 weeks ago, Ken went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the Duck BLT. And there he is with his hoodie that says on location with KBD Production TV. Alright, so let's go to the one that he posted on the 28th of February. Just 2 days ago, which is over here. And that's in Austin, Texas. And he's posting the same graphic of him with the same shirt, the same hoodie, I mean. This is the first time he's ever done this. You see how Ken's work keeps getting sloppier and sloppier? It's like, it's even more ridiculous because that's the hoodie that says, "We are on location with KBD Productions TV." On location! Yeah, I've got the special hoodie here, too. And no, it's fake. He took that picture in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and then he uses the same picture for Austin, Texas. It's like, yeah, it's not a big thing. It's just one more indicator of how sloppy his work has become.
That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.